So we have talked a lot about comparing numbers. We've been working numbers 1 through 10. And this week we've talked specifically about the word equal and the words less than and more than. So we're going to put it all together today, okay? So go ahead and get some counters. You don't have to have two different sets today. I'm going to use these, and I'm just not going to worry about if they're red or yellow because we're just worrying about making sets, okay? So I'm going to make a set of 8, and if you have some counters, I'd love for you to make a set of 8 with me, a set that is equal to mine. That means the same as mine, okay? And when you count them, make sure you're pulling them down and counting them 1 to 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, okay? Now, how many did I count? 8. Good. You got to be able to lock that number in your head once you count them so you don't have to redo it. So make sure you have a set of 8. Go ahead and pause if you need to. All right, so you guys have a set that is equal to mine. Now, if we wanted to make a set that had 1 more, what would we do? You're right, we would add 1 more. So a way that you can figure out how many that is you could count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or if you know that you already had 8, you can just count on. So you can go 8, 9. Do that with me. 8, 9. Good job. And how do I know that 9 is more than 8? Well, we added 1 more. We counted it. I know also if I have 8 fingers and I put 1 more up that I have 9 because I have 1 less than 10. Those are all ways to know that 9 is 1 more than 8. Okay? So go ahead and make a set now that is equal to mine. If you want to count while I count to see how many we have, you can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So make a set that is equal to mine, the same as mine. Now I want to know what is 1 less. I want to make a set that has 1 less. So to do that, I'm going to take 1 away. Now we got to figure out how many we have. So of course you can count them 1 to 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I know 6 is 1 less than 7 because I took 1 away and I recounted. But I can also see 3 and 3 more, and I know that 3 and 3 and 3 is 6. So that's another way, is subitizing, being able to not have to recount, but just know that my eyes can see 3 and 3, or my eyes can see 2 and 4. And I know that those are ways to make 6. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to count while I count. I'm going to whisper count. I want you to count out loud to see how many I have in my set because you're going to need that information. You don't have to make a set that's equal to mine. I just want you to pay attention to how many I have because I'm going to ask you to do something in a second, okay? So. Okay, so did you count with me? I counted 9. How many do I have in my set? 9. Now, I would like for you to make a set that is more than mine. Make a set that has more than mine. You can pause it to make your set. All right, so how many is in your set? If you said anything bigger than 9, then you're right. There's not just one right answer. If you had 10 or more in your set, then you did a good job. So I'm proud of you. All right, we're going to clear our boards. I want you to watch me count out another set because we're going to make a set in a second that has less than mine. Okay, did you count as I was moving them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many do I have? You're right, 7. Now watch. How many do I have now? I still have 7. I wasn't trying to trick you. I didn't take any more and put them on here, and I didn't take any away, so I still have 7. That's a funny thing called conservation, where you know how many you counted and you keep that number in your head, even when I stretch it out real big, or even if I were to stack them, you would know it's still 7. Okay, so can you make a set that is less than 7? A set that is less than mine? You can pause it to make your set. All right, so how many do you have in your set? If you said 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, you are correct. There's a lot of right answers as long as your set has less than 7. If you had 7 in your set, that wouldn't be less than, that would be equal to. So you have to have 6 or less. All right, good job. You guys have a special seesaw activity that you're going to do right after this lesson. But I also wanted to show you, this is the one that our friends are doing in class, and I thought it was good practice for everybody. So we're just going to do a couple before you go off and do your seesaw activity, okay? So right here I have a number in the middle. Over here I'm going to write what comes before. So what comes before 1? 0. Okay, what comes after 1? 2. So then I make sure 0, 1, 2, the numbers go in order. Okay, let's try this one. So I have 3. What comes before 3? 2. What comes after 3? 4. So 2, 3, 4. Good. Let's just do a couple more and then I'll go ahead and let you go do your activity. Okay, so I have 5. What comes before 5? That's a 4. And what comes after 5? A 6. So we have 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's go to this one. I have 8. What comes before 8? 7. Good. What comes after 8? 9. So 7, 8, 9. All right. I'll see you next time.